Graphing an exponential function. These ones don't have any horizontal and vertical shifts, so we know that 0 is going to be in the middle. So just like on those other ones, they're going to have you do -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. And we're just going to plug those in and solve, find our answers. So, if we do 3/4 to the -2 power, what is that going to be equal to? 16/9, because the negative exponent, we have to do the reciprocal and then square it. So 16/9. 3/4 to the -1 power would be 4/3. The reciprocal of 3/4 is 4/3. 3/4 to the 0 power. 1. Anything to the 0 power is 1. 3/4 to the 1st power. Okay, since it's to the 1st power, it's the same thing. 3/4 to the 2nd power. 9/16. So obviously on this one we have a whole bunch of fraction things. They're going to make you use that plot point tool. We're just going to estimate where they're at. Let's see, 16/9 would be somewhere underneath the 2 anyway. 4/3 would be 1 1/3, so a little bit above the 1. 0, 1 would be right there. 1 3/4, and 2 9/16. Now they are going to make you do one other thing on here, because what's going to happen with my exponential function is it's going to start up here, it's going to come down, and then it's going to level off, and you're going to have what's called a horizontal asymptote. Asymptote is an imaginary line that the graph is approaching but isn't going to cross. So you will have a little tool that looks something like this up there on the top or on the side. You're going to click on that. Your horizontal asymptote is right on the x-axis. For an exponential function that doesn't have a vertical shift, it's always going to be right on the x-axis. So you just put that on there. Then when you hit the graph button, if I could draw straight, it looks something sort of like that. It's not really going to hit the x-axis, but I didn't draw very nice. So number 14, again, I'm graphing my exponential function. Doesn't have any shifts, so they're going to use those 5 values to plug in for your x. So I'm going to do 1/2 to the minus a -2 power. Which would give me, what did you get? No?
No, 1/4.
1/4, yep. Because the minus and negative make that a +2. 1/2 to the 2nd power, 1/4. 1/2 to the minus -1 power would be 1/2. 1/2 to the minus our 0 power, which won't make any difference. 1/2 to the 0 power is 1. Anything to the 0 power is 1. 1/2 to the -1 power then is going to be 2. The reciprocal of 1/2 is 2 over 1. And 1/2 to the -2 power would be 4. The reciprocal would be 2, and 2 squared is 4. So, -2 is up 1/4. -1 is up 1/2, 0 is at 1, 1 is at 2, and 2 is at 4. And again, my asymptote is going to go right along that x-axis, so that when you hit the graph button, it'll look something sort of like that. Oops, trying to go to the end. So, Have you graphed exponential functions before? No? Something, hey, you finally got to do something new. So we're going to do -2 to the -2 power. Notice there are not parentheses, so you're doing the 2 to the -2 power and putting the negative in front of that, right? So 2 to the -2 power is 1/4, and then I have the negative sign in front, so -1/4 would be my answer. Of course, if you're really bad, you could use your calculator and punch this stuff in, but you know, it's good practice. -2 to the -1 power then would give me an answer of -1/2. -2 to the 0 power would be, what did you get?
1.
-1. So we got that negative in front. -2 to the first power is going to be -2. -2 to the second power will give me,
4.
this is 4, then I got to apply the negative to it. So -4. So the difference between this and this, right? Got to do the exponent first before I do technically multiplying by -1. So -2 is at -1/4. -1 is at -1/2. 0 is at -1. 1 is at -2. And 2 is at -4. I better put that in the right spot. Again, I have my horizontal asymptote. And so I'm going to go like this. And my graph's going to look something sort of like that.